Hello everybody, in this video we're going to create a multivariate regression model, but I'm also going to use the actual formula to predict, and this is going to sound strange, predict what has already happened. So we're going to go ahead here, go up to data, data analysis pack, regression. We're just doing the classic forecasting how many umbrellas we're going to sell based on rain and temperature for the week. So our Y value is sales, rain and temperature is going to be our independent variables. We're going to check mark labels, click output range, go up here into G, not up to D because we're going to do something special here. Hit OK, and we have our model. Okay, before we begin, I just want to do a quick reminder of what I look for in running models like these. Couple of things, 1, 2, and 3, and then of course these here. Look at other videos for the interpretation of these, but right off the bat, this is looking like it's a crappy model. Everything is higher than 5% here, higher than 5% here, and less than 70% here. So very bad model. Just a quick refresh. Look at some other videos for more depth on that. That's not the purpose of this video. So now what we need to do, in fact, I don't even care about this stuff. Let's get rid of this for now, just for the intent of this video. All I really want, we're going to get rid of all this stuff. I don't recommend doing this for your homework. It's just for demonstration purposes. These are the only things I care about. So here's the forecast. Traditionally, we've been doing something like, oh, forecast down here, right? Like we've been doing forecast a new period that hasn't existed yet. That's what you've seen in some of the videos before. But I want to show you how simple it is to do the same thing for stuff that's already happened. And that's important because your company's going to want to evaluate not just what could happen in the future, but how good is your model based on what it knew about the past. So we're going to do this. Y equals, remember we're doing the formula for regression, Y equals mx plus b. Y equals, we're going to do rain times this one plus coefficient for temperature times temperature plus the intercept. Now this is where it gets kind of hairy. You're going to have to do absolute cell references for everything on H so that when we drag this formula down, we don't lose those references. Okay, so here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Simple. Sorry, I'm just so excited. It's so simple to do this. Knock them out. There's our forecast. Okay, our forecast. Double click to make sure. Yep, perfect. So this is the forecast of events that have already occurred. So now we can do forecast error, right? So actual minus forecast. Boom, boom, boom. Off by 4, give or take. You know, these are decimal answers. Pop them out just so you can see. But the thing that I want to show you, again, I've showed you this in different videos. If I sum this up, it's going to equal 0. So obviously, if you use forecast error to calculate regression and you compare that to moving average or something else, of course, based on this flawed way to do it, to do forecast error calculation, of course, regression is going to win every time. So this is what I was saying before. You got to use absolute forecast error. Right? And it's really simple. All we do is we take the ABS function and go left and drag down. Okay, and now we sum that up and we have 209 for error. We were off by 209 in the scenario. So that, my friends, is how you do this. You don't have to do for some new forecast period down here. You can go back and vet your model. In fact, it would be ridiculous not to do that. Your company is not going to make $1 million decision based on you doing a forecast down here. They're going to want to know that your model can accurately forecast. And right now, it doesn't. I mean, if we look at the sum of the forecast, you know, we were off, and we just do a percentage here. Our model is off by over 13%. Or if we wanted to compare that to the total sales over here, again, off by 12%. Because it's not a coincidence that this is 1612 and this is 1612. That's what the regression does, hence why you get a 0 down here. Remember, it's trying to fit a line. Go look at week 0 material if you're still confused on sum of squared methods and all those kinds of things. They were from a stats class before you entered this class. And so I have that reference material for you in week 0. If you're still confused on why does this 1612, 1612, and 0, go back, look at that material. But just know the purpose of this video was to get you to this point, to get you to this forecast, to be able to do this forecast, which is this times this, plus this times this, plus intercept. In your project that you have for the semester, it's a little more in depth because you have to pick variables. So let's just move this over here just real quick. Let's say we had ball game on TV. You know, Super Bowl weekend. You know, I'm just making stuff up here. You know, something, right? So I'm at a loss for making up stuff right now, but basically your project is saying, hey, use 3 variables. So 1, 2, 3, whatever's in here, or 1, 2, and use this one, or maybe use all these over here. You know, so you have to pick. Your instructor, me, is not going to say, hey, use rain, temperature, and ball game on TV for your project. No, I want you to take ownership. I want you to be in the driver's seat here. And if you can't do that, you're not comfortable with that, then you're going to get the grade that you earned. I mean, we're at the end of the course, so not to sound brutal here, but that's the reality of it is you've gotten a lot of homework. I've put up a lot of practice or just FYI videos just like this one. And so the ball's in your court, pun unintended there with that ball there. So have at it, knock this out. I mean, it's a homework assignment. I mean, we think of it as a massive project because we put that in our rubric and all that kind of stuff as a project, but it's just a homework assignment. You've done these before. You have the data, just the training wheels are off, so to speak. They reduce the amount of resources. There's not a walkthrough video showing you how to do everything on the assignment because no, it's your turn to shine and show me what you've got and earn that grade that you get based on your performance. So thanks for watching.